Hi guys, welcome to this week's video. As we are moving into the month of October, where all of us go totally crazy over all the fall things, I wanted to take this opportunity to de-influence you in buying all of the fall things. The making of this video was actually prompted after I came across an article on a website called theeverygirl.com, and the title of this article was Every Fall Essential You Need to Make This Season the Best One Yet, indicating that in order to have the best fall ever, here's a list of things that you need to go out and buy. Inherently, I have big problems with this, like on a fundamental level, because the things that we all love about fall do not come from a store. They come from the cooler temperatures outside, they come from the changing of the leaves, they come from the shorter days, the cozy nights. The joy of fall is not found in a store. So the fact that we have articles being written that in order to make it the best fall yet, you have to buy stuff just does not sit well with me at all. So today we're going to go through a list of 10 things that I am not going to be influenced to buy this fall, and I guarantee you that my fall will be just fine. I am going to enjoy it just as much as any other fall, and probably more so because instead of buying the things on this list, I'm going to do something else, and we will get to that at the end of the video, so hang around for that. But without further ado, let's get into the 10 things that I will not be influenced to buy this fall. The first thing that I will not be influenced to buy this fall are these pumpkin-shaped throw pillows that come in these perfect fall colors, and they're also made of that really popular, trendy boucle material. Here's my thing with these pillows. I understand that aesthetically, they are super cute. I get it, not gonna disagree with you on that. However, from a functional perspective, these pillows are like not functional at all. They're gonna roll off your couch, especially if you have kids or if you have pets. These things are going to live on your floor. So and I know that Pottery Barn sells them, but I've also seen them at Target. And even Target wants $30 per pillow. I can't even imagine what the Pottery Barn ones are. I didn't even look at the price tag. But you're talking about if you buy the Target brand, you're looking at least $90 in these pillows because you're probably going to buy 3, because having an odd number of decor pieces looks visually more appealing. So you're going to be spending, over $100 after tax on these pillows that are just going to live on your floor. You're going to have to spend extra time picking up, and then you're going to have to store them for 11 months out of the year. What part of that makes any kind of sense? None of that makes any sense to me. So yeah, not going to be influenced to buy those. Now, a good alternative to these pillows is to buy fall colored velvet pillow cover cases. You can get these on Amazon or pretty much anywhere for way less money. And the thing with buying the velvet is that velvet is such a soft, cozy, inviting fabric that it just adds to the fall vibes that we're all trying to desperately bring in from the outside. And once the season is over, you can just take the cover off and put it in your linen closet, and it doesn't take up that much room. It certainly takes up less room than these big pumpkin-shaped pillows. So the pumpkin-shaped pillows we are not doing this year, and actually because of the decor that I have in my house, because of the Japandi kind of style that I'm already going for, I really don't have to change any of the decor or the pillows or anything in my house because everything is so earth-toned anyway that it just sort of fits the fall vibe. The second thing that I'm not going to be influenced to buy this year, which I do not understand. So if you get it, please like educate me down below in the comments because I don't get it. There are these icon juice glasses by Anthropology, and I looked these up just to see like what the hype was. And they're just clear glasses, but they have little ghosts on them or little pumpkins on them. They have them for all different seasons of the year. And I guess people collect them, I guess. Which I understand collecting things like this because I used to be a big collector of Ray Dunn. If you guys remember the Ray Dunn fad, I was all about it. So I can't say that I like totally don't understand it because I do. I used to be that person before I became a minimalist. And it doesn't make me any better of a person that I don't collect that stuff now, but just coming to this place where I don't collect things because I try to not place meaning on stuff. I don't understand buying like glasses like this. The same thing goes with like themed throw blankets. Any of that, I just genuinely don't understand. So I'm not going to be buying the Anthropology glasses. I'm going to be using the clear glasses that are in my cabinet the other 11 months out of the year. The third thing that I'm not going to be influenced to buy this fall season are these really, really beautiful terracotta jack-o'-lanterns that are sold by Pottery Barn. This was on that list on the Every Girl website, and when I saw them, I'm not even gonna lie, when I saw them, immediately I was like, I would probably buy those. They scream fall, obviously, but they kind of give that like classy fall vibe, not like the cheap fall vibe, if you know what I mean. If you know, you know. So they're very well made. Yeah, I get it. I would probably buy them, except I'm not going to. Instead, because I don't want to have to store them for 11 months out of the year, not to mention spend who even knows how much money they cost. Again, same thing with the pillows. You're going to want to buy more than one. I don't want to spend the money on it, and I don't want to store them. So instead, what I will do is I will go out somewhere and I will find beautiful pumpkins. I will find those beautiful white and blue gourds that you see everywhere. Trader Joe's carries them, and I will decorate with those because they are just as beautiful. They cost a lot less. At the end of the season, I can, in good conscience, throw them outside, and I've enjoyed the fall season, haven't spent a bunch of money, and I don't have to store them for the rest of the year. So that's a win. I will not be buying the terracotta jack-o'-lanterns from Pottery Barn, as beautiful and classy as they are. The fourth thing on this list is one of the things that I saw on the list that I saw on the Every Girl website. And it really just like fundamentally, I was like, why do you need to have that to have the best fall season ever? Like, I saw it in the list and I thought, you guys are just trying to like make a buck. Like, you guys are stretching this. The thing that I saw on the list was a Kindle Paperwhite. Why do you need to buy a Kindle Paperwhite to enjoy the season of fall? Now, I understand that the pretense here is that you're going to be inside in your favorite chair, covered up in your favorite blanket with your favorite book reading, and you don't have to store all of these books. I understand all of that, right? Like, I get it and I'm here for it, but why are we putting it on a fall must-haves list? Why are we encouraging people to go out and spend $200 on a Kindle? You guys, it really, really grates on my nerves. Here's a thought. Go to the library and get a book for free. And guess what? When you get done with that book, you can just take it back to the library Crazy, crazy. And you don't have to spend $200 on a Kindle, and you can still enjoy your season of fall. Okay, the fifth thing on this list is something that deeply, deeply annoys me, and this goes very much in line with those Anthropology juice glasses, and that is fall colored travel mugs. So, like, Stanley comes out with these, and Owala comes out with these. They're basically just burgundy and tan and like all the other fall colors. And apparently, you need to have your drinkware match the season. Like, this is my genuine reaction when I read stuff on these lists of must haves. Like, literally, my mind just tries to make any kind of sense out of what I'm reading, and I'm just like, my white travel mug doesn't work for fall. I need to go out and buy a new one. No, no, I don't. And no, you don't. Use the travel mugs that you already have because, and this is very important, no one cares what your drink cup looks like. No one. No one cares, guys. No one cares. So save your money. Use the travel mugs that I know you already have. Number 6 on this list is something that doesn't apply to me at any time of the year, so take this with a grain of salt. But this was another big ticket item on this list that I saw on the Everygirl website, and that was basically swapping out all of your makeup for fall colored makeup. So burgundy lipstick, burgundy nail polish, a different type of bronzer that's more fall. I don't get it. But again, I am not a wearer of makeup, and I know that a lot of women enjoy makeup. And if that is you and you love to change out your palettes with the season, I get it, I guess. Sort of. Sort of. I don't agree with it, but I get it. You know what I mean? But why do we need to completely refill our makeup bags with different colors just because the season is changing? Like, we've just made enjoying things in life that are inherently free, we've made it this list of things that we have to buy and a list of changes that we have to make in our homes, in our wardrobes, in our makeup bags. It just doesn't, like, it just grates on my nerves. You know what? Wear the makeup that you've been wearing all year. You're fine. You're still beautiful, and you don't need to spend $100 on new makeup just because the leaves are changing. I can't. I can't. I just can't. Moving on. Okay, number 7 on this list, I do feel slightly hypocritical about because in the summer, when I found these things on sale, I actually did buy some. So take this one with a grain of salt. And number 7 is more throw blankets and more candles. Again, I get it. The temperatures cool down. You want to make your home cozy. I totally understand. And again, in the summer, I bought both of these things. So before I get too far up on my high horse here, let me just explain to you that when I was at West Elm over the summer, I saw this beautiful throw blanket. It was made of wool, so it was super warm, but it was also this beautiful color. And I'll put a picture of it here so you can see. I saw this blanket and I saw the price tag on it, and I was like, no. No, I don't even remember how much it was. And initially I was like, wow, that is so pretty, but I'm not spending that kind of money on a throw blanket that I already don't need, okay? But and then I was in the West Elm outlet several weeks later. And if you guys haven't been here for my whole shopping spree and then me going into a no spend because of the shopping spree, you can go back and watch the videos on that. And all of this will make a lot more sense. But a few weeks later, I was in the West Elm outlet and I saw the same blanket on sale for $30. And I just sort of took it as a sign that I needed to take it home. Did I really need to take it home? No. Did I do it anyways? Yes. Should I have? Probably not, because I really didn't need it, but I did. So, if you already have blankets that work for fall, or if you have blankets that are maybe worn out that you could get rid of and then bring in new fall blankets, do one of those instead, but don't feel like you have to continue to add to your blanket collection for fall. You don't need to. Now, with candles, okay, same thing. During the summer when Bath and Body Works had their candles on sale, I did buy 2 or 3. They were like $10 a piece or $10.95, whatever it was. But I don't plan on buying them anymore. And if you're going to buy candles, at least buy them when they're on sale, or like go to TJ Maxx or somewhere where they're not crazy expensive, but you probably don't need them. So don't feel like you have to buy them just to enjoy fall, or heaven forbid, have the best fall ever. Because candles don't make fall the best fall ever. So that's my take on blankets and candles. Again, a little hypocritical, but if you don't need them, do better than me and don't buy them. Okay, number 8 on this list grates on my nerves every single year. I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay. Number 8 is whatever the new fall trendy fashion pieces are. Every fall, it's like fall and summer are the big ones where I see this come around, where you're influenced to just go ahead and wipe out your entire closet and then restock it with what's new and trendy and like the hottest pieces. And especially when it's put on a list that says, buy all of these new clothes so that you can enjoy the best fall ever. Like, I'm telling you guys, this stuff just makes like my brain hurt when I'm trying to rationalize these things that we're being influenced to buy. You don't need an entirely new wardrobe to enjoy a new season. Think about that for any longer than 10 seconds and you'll realize how ridiculous it is. Now, I understand if we're going into the cooler months and maybe your stuff from last year fell apart or doesn't fit, or instances like that. I understand that sometimes things need to be replaced. I get it. But that's not what I see pushed online and in articles like this. What you see pushed is what you have is not trendy. It's not in anymore. Instead, this is now what's in. And if you want to look fashionable, you need to go buy this. And that is where I have a problem with us being told what's in and out. Not cool. You don't need anything new. If you have things that need to be replaced, I get it. Go and do it and replace it. But please wear things that you feel good in, that are comfortable, that are genuinely you, and stop buying these often ugly, in my opinion, fashion pieces so you can look like everybody else. Just don't do it. All right. Number 9. And again, I used to do this, but this was like more of a Christmas thing, and I don't do it anymore. And that is matching family pajamas for Halloween or Christmas. Like, I get it. It's cutesy, whatever. But like super unnecessary, because how much time are you actually going to spend in them? And again, next year, guess what? The pajamas that you bought this year are going to be out of trend next year. And then you're going to have to buy new ones because these ones aren't cool anymore. What? What? Okay, you guys, my my brain really hurts trying to understand. And I guess just for me, I just don't care that much. Like when I'm home, I just want to be comfortable. I don't need themed pajamas. But again, if that's your thing, that's your thing. Like, no hate on it. I just genuinely don't understand it on like a deep level. So, I will not be buying cutesy matching themed pajamas for the fall. All right, last but not least, number 10 that I will not be influenced to buy this fall is a harvest or fall themed cookbook. Now, I have no issue with cookbooks. I understand they look super homey, like when you have them stacked on your counter, or like if you got a cookbook passed down from a grandmother or something. Wonderful. Totally understand it. But every year, new fall cookbooks come out, and every year you're told that this one is better than the one that you have. Also, the bigger elephant in the room here is that we have access to this thing called the internet. And the thing with the internet is that you can just look stuff up for free. Instead of spending more money on cookbooks, I can just go online and get the same recipe for free. So, again, that might just be me. I understand some people love them or they were handed down or so many other things. I get it. But the fall harvest cookbooks, I'm not going to spend my money on this year. I'm just not going to do it. And you know what? My fall season is going to be just fine without it, without any of these things. And in fact, I plan on making this fall season the best season ever by doing things outside with my family and making memories. So instead of buying all of these things that the internet tells me or TikTok tells you that you need to have, because the fall must have videos and articles and lists are endless. Instead of all that, drive somewhere in your state. If you hang on, my dog wants up on the bed. Come on. I know. Oh, there you go. Okay. Okay. We're back. Okay. So instead of buying all of the things on the list, take your family for a drive to where the fall foliage is and go drive and look at all of the leaves changing. Or if you're really lucky and you live in the mountains and there's a lake where you can go out in a kayak, there is literally nothing better during the fall than being able to go out in a kayak or go out in a canoe and enjoy the cooler temperatures and watch the leaves change as you paddle through the water. Or just go in your backyard and do a bonfire with marshmallows in the cool air with a blanket. Go camping. All of these things, which I do plan on doing this fall, by the way, maybe not the paddling through a lake. That's like dream list. I'm coming for you, Banff National Park in Canada. I'm coming for you in the fall 1 year. That's like bucket list material for me. If you guys haven't seen Banff National Park, it is stunning. I'll put a picture here so you can see, but this is like bucket list material right here for me. Are significantly less expensive, if not entirely free. You do them with other people, which inherently makes them more meaningful and more joyful. And the biggest thing is that you're creating memories with people that you love. And you're doing it outside, enjoying the changing of the seasons, looking at the leaves and feeling the cooler temperatures, which is all so much better than an endless shopping spree to make your fall the best fall ever. So, I'm going to get off my soapbox now, But I hope that this video helps you guys to sort of really consider what is meaningful about the changing of the seasons, especially seasons like fall, because fall is like everybody's favorite because it's such a beautiful time of year where we slow down and we get cozy, and there's just something inherently wonderful about it. So, I would really encourage you to lean into this season by making memories, by doing things with your family, and by not buying your way to the best fall ever. Thank you guys, as always, for being here. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.